Deadpool and Wolverine only needs to make a couple million more dollars in order to beat out Joker.
Well, it's in theaters for another, like, 2 months. It's probably gonna make that. By the way, we're
Oh
live.
yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to
Yep.
MehTV. And today, we're
Yeah.
watching Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yep, we're back. I'm
You, for-
still not over this edit.
you forgot about this edit, didn't you?
I wish I could. Wish I could erase it from my mind, but uh, so we are back with more of the Avatar. I must destroy
Alright.
the Avatar, says Avdol. I gotta show you that bit from JoJo Abridged. I'm ready
Ready
to
to
go.
go? In three,
Yep.
2, 1.
And of course, we get the intro. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. You know, all three seasons are actually animated in this 4:3 aspect ratio. Oh, even in like HD releases of this.
Yeah,
Or rather,
that's probably got to do with the original framing of the show, considering it was a Nickelodeon series in when was this? 2004?
2005.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna get our first glimpse into the spirit world.
So it would have been produced in 2004, yeah. You shouldn't have said anything. Of course he'd do that.
He could come back up. Oh dear. Oh no, nature got burned down. Well, obviously they don't have any respect. Oh, I can think of a number of reasons, Aang. All of them being to do with the fact that the Fire Nation is just
Is anybody
evil.
else getting flashbacks to Isengard?
Are we taking the hobbits to Isengard? I don't know. Maybe we could get them in a Discord call or something. Zuko, it's 5 o'clock. You know what that means? It's Naked Iroh time. You want to know what rule number one of Naked Iroh time is?
You don't talk about Naked Iroh time?
You don't interrupt it.
Hmm.
Which, by the way, that's also a joke from Avatar: The Last Airbender, abridged by Mark Soskin.
My troubles can only be soaked away in the blood of the Avatar, Uncle Iroh.
Yeah, at the very least, that makes sense. Okay, we don't need to know that you have a mighty majestic penis, my guy. Keep in mind, according to JoJo's, um,
Yeah.
Did she just find a bunch of acorns?
Hmm.
Okay, so that's not really a continuity error. That's just, she found a bunch of acorns. Oh my god, an old man.
Everybody, an old man is talking.
You know, I find it really dumb how in in the Avatar Last Airbender or live action series, it's just they ended up doing the thing of like talking about some of the instances is that our heroes did something, but they never really showed it. They just
Hmm.
so it can't even stand on its own as an adaptation.
It always sucks when they do shit like that. That's what the Harry Potter movies did, too. They just leave shit out you can't possibly know unless you've read the book.
So when are we going to tell? Oh, we have to. One of these days, we're gonna get to the episode of the show that's essentially a love letter to pro wrestling, and then you're just gonna be like, "Go back to the Fire Nation" to one of them with Sokka.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's good. It's good. Simple. You need to kick they ass. The old wanderer is voiced by James Shigeta,
Hmm.
and the village leader is voiced by Michael Hagiwara. Well, nope, nope. Always the optimist, Sokka.
Oh, hey, look, it's me at bath time.
You just fall asleep. Oh dear. How convenient. One of those shards covered up his crotch. Now he's yeah, and Andre Soliotso is once more or voice acting in this episode as the captain of these earthbenders.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is going as well as expected. And suddenly it's night. So Michael Hagiwara had previously voice acted, or I would later go on to voice act in
Oh, it's a Ben
Wong
10 monster.
in Ultimate Alliance. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, bye. Hey, bye, don't give a fuck.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Do ya smell what the hey bye is cooking? Sorry.
He's 10.
12, actually. But it's true.
Okay.
And your shrill voice is not going to get him in a turn around. Sokka,
Turn
don't be a douche.
around.
Don't be a dumbass. What were you hoping that would do, Sokka? Yoink! The hey bye was just like yoink.
So is that technically flying or just falling with style?
It's gliding. Rut-row, Raggy.
Oh no.
Don't worry, Sokka. We're coming to save you and your dumbass. Sokka, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Oh, would you look at that? It's a panda statue. Now I have to go explain to Inakatara how badly I screwed up. Meanwhile, it's nice of the Earthbenders to actually give if Iroh something to cover his dick.
Yeah.
600 days. That's almost 2 years. Well, there was another reason why Iroh abandoned and his attempts at bossing Say. Someone's a little more clever than he leads on. Sadly, James Shigeta had passed away in 2014. One of his roles that we've seen him voice in was General Lee from Mulan. Shang's father.
Hmm.
Somehow. She can't hear you. What logic is that? No, duh! No. In the live action show, Aang, Katara, and Sokka ended up in the spirit world, but the three apparently the three of them were confronted by a spirit that is not to be seen until the season finale of this show. Hey, look, it's a dragon. Oh no, it's a dragon. Wee. He seems a little more muscular than he also leads on. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah,
Despite him being chubby.
that's yeah, that's old man strength there.
Sadly, later on he'll be committed to the grind like old man Yamamoto was in Bleach.
Oh no, I am rolling away.
Aang, you're a spirit. You can go through solid objects. You dimwit. I love how he has to have the antenna touch him so that yes. Keep in mind, Roku's dragon in the M. Night Shyamalan movie was voiced by John Noble.
Okay.
And Roku himself was not in the goddamn movie. One of the most important characters in the series. So severely that you won't even be able to tell that there's a body. You see, Zuko has to make a very important decision. Does he continue chasing his uncle, or does he go to redeem his honor? I'm sorry, his honor. Oh my god. but I think we're about to find out. Oh dear. Just a little old baby kick. Aw, Zuko does care about his uncle. Earthbenders got trumped by a rock. Now, these guys could still solo the Earthbenders from the last Airbender.
Well, those guys take like an hour to do anything.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Takes like 6 guys to lift one rock.
Hmm.
But that's just errors in the choreography revealed through the fact that it's done in a single shot. Like, I wish I was kidding about that. It's like everybody is just waiting for their turn to take a shot. Rar. I am Heibai, the monster. It's secretly a panda.
Oh, that's why it has that color scheme.
Yep. I have to want. Now, how could it possibly carry that as a panda when it doesn't have thumbs?
Good question.
And
Yeah.
dun dun. All right, so now we'll just get to the next episode. As much as I would like to watch the credits, I think we'll skip right over to the next one. Winter Solstice Part 2, Avatar Roku, which is the last episode on this disc. So are you ready?
Yep. In three, two, one.
See, if we were doing this like if we were watching this off of Netflix, it would only yeah, it wouldn't it would sh- it would only show the intro on the first part and then just treat it like a 40-minute episode.
Oh, yeah.
So Aang, Aang and the crew are going to be speed running this. Ang. Ang. Just let them come with you.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take them.
Go, motherfucker, go. You couldn't even dress your uncle. Eh, I'm going as fast as I can. He really does. Imagine if how they're are burning enough to actually they keep up with them. They're burning the money. Like it's that one bit from Fairly Odd Parents.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Take evasive maneuvers.
Hey, hey, it's Lucius Malfoy. Shoot it down as well. I just posted the GIF in the live stream commentary text chat.
Yeah.
Zuko, it would be easier to contain your fear if you just wore the brown pants. See, Aang's got the right idea. His pants are reddish brown, or whatever you would call all his all all those. Burn more money. Oh, Sokka's that's gonna die, guys. Never mind. We got him.
I was gonna say, you better keep that. That's lunch.
Boom shakalaka. So long, suckers. Somehow. Okay. Sokka. And we'll be like, bitch, what? No. You were right. Oh, great. We got a bunch of old farts to deal with. We're here to kill you. So the sage with so one of the sages is voiced by Clement von Frankenstein. I want to
It's
say
an
that's how
interesting name.
this this charming sage is voiced by Michael Yama. The former actor had passed away in 2019. In this one had passed away in 2020.
Hmm.
Michael Yama was the ancient one in Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme.
Okay.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Oh, god damn it. Nice way to
Nah.
have the light bulb. You sure about that, Zuko? Because I think he's smarter than you give him credit for. Just not the way you think it's going to work. Just you wait.
Just you wait.
Ang throwing air at a metal door is not going to make it open. Yeah, that's what I mean by it working, but not in the way he intended. Ang, of course they use Momo.
Yeah.
Momo.
Yeah.
How did you get here so fast? Damn,
How'd you
these
get
old guys are
in
good.
there?
Oh, Momo could just probably crawl underneath the door. So long, suckers. Yep, right on the money. Go approach it, you dum dum. Well, that's just screwed up. Speak to me, man. I'm sure you recognize that voice.
A little bit.
That's James Garrett, who voiced Alfred in a couple things that we've seen.
Oh.
Specifically, Batman Bad Blood and Batman Hush.
Oh. I'm sorry for him.
Yeah, a lot of us are. Yeah. Well, thus establishing our stakes for this show. Ozitron must be stopped, no matter the cost. Ooga chaka, ooga 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 chaka, ooga
I can't
ooga
stop
ooga chaka, ooga
thinking
ooga chaka, ooga ooga
deep
ooga chaka,
inside of
ga
me.
ooga ooga chaka, ooga 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 chaka, ooga. Okay, let's not do this while you're still all reeling from that. We have this thing called Skype. The time the time has come, and so have I. Oh, that didn't work. Oh my god. Yeah, and they wanted to pit Aang against Edward Elric. I feel sleepy again. Curses. Oh, it's a good thing the bison came. Momo, you can ditch the hat.
Hmm. I don't think he wants to.
Oh, Zuko's gonna have to continue his chase for the Avatar. You know what's the few times that hold on, now I gotta switch the disc. So I'll be right back. How was your day?
It's pretty good. All right. This is Jet, right?
Nope.
Which episode are we on?
The waterbending scroll.
Hang on.
We're on episode 9 is the waterbending scroll. Then we get to Jet.
Winter Solstice Part 2. Okay, hang on. That's episode 1. Okay. I got it. Ready to go?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
You can tell with how many times this intro is played, it eventually became a meme
Yeah.
to say the Fire Nation attacked. Aang is anxious. Relax. Don't do it. I'm not gonna finish the rest of the song because he's underage.
Yeah.
Okay then. He did not hesitate. He was just prepped up to get into his skivvies. Yes. Sokka just takes that.
Hmm.
Honor, honor. No. Iroh's Lotus Tile is actually more significant than you think.
Hmm.
For not for the reasons you might think. It's not like a major plot MacGuffin. Zuko breathes anger through
Yeah.
honor, like Appa could. And now Katara is starting to get a little envious. Katara, just the only reason why Aang seems to have water bending down pretty easily is because it's a little similar to airbending. See, now you would think that Aang would easily master water bending.
Hmm.
Aang, come on. I know you were unintentionally trying to show up your future love interest, but come on. And so, Alex, keep in
Yeah.
mind That whistle that Aang purchased, that that whistle he had on him by default in the live action Netflix show.
Ah.
Speak plain and not botched up English. You're new around here, aren't you?
Boy, it's a good thing that he doesn't have any money anymore.
Oh my. Hello, Mr. Pirate Captain, as voiced by Jack Angel, who had passed away on in 2021.
Oh.
Last character he voice acted was Sid Sophier, or in Final Fantasy 15.
Hmm.
He is also a well-known voice of Papa Smurf. Oh, he voiced Donald Blake in the Spider-Man 1981 cartoon.
Huh.
Hmm. Yarr. Oh, and Jack Angel had voice acted Ramjet in the 1984 Transformers cartoon.
Oh, cool. All right, what do you say about me not beating you around the head?
I feel like Zach Tyler Eisen really wanted to be a pirate for one episode. Hey! Guitar is acting sus.
Oh, would you
I
look at that?
wonder what I wonder what she has that they could possibly want. Run away! Run away! By the way, this episode features another cameo from of a certain in merchant. There he is. My cabbages. Poor
Hmm.
cabbage man. We're not going to be seeing him for a good while oh, until the second season. You forget we could bend the air. Just kick him right in the face. That face that Katara made in that frame right there has become a meme, even in some way.
I believe it.
Oh, please, Sokka, you guys could take him.
Yeah, I was gonna say those guys kind of sucked.
They'd need to catch him off guard in order to get the drop on him. Meanwhile, music night, huh? I wonder what those are like.
Ow. I love the look on Iroh's face there.
Ow. Momo will be like, "Hey, what did I do to you?" Oh, yeah, you can tell that Katara is filled with could generate enough salt for a salt mine right now. Meanwhile, I have to ponder how much time and effort it takes to get that little thing on back onto the ship. Yoink. Oh, where you going, little missy? I don't know if I can. Oh, hey, little missy. And thus a ship, and thus a toxic ship has just been forged.
I was about to say, I can hear Tumblr squeeing as we speak.
Yeah, yeah, remember Zuko had found Katara's necklace?
Hmm.
Yarg. You were saying? Oh my. What did you think that was going to accomplish, Aang? You were saying, Sokka?
Thank you, Iroh.
He's a savage one for that. I don't think we'd want to see Aang disemboweled. Honor. What was with Bruce
You're
Lee grunt
using
there? Oh my god!
using smoke bombs on the Fire Nation. Make this make sense to
Hey,
me.
hey, to be fair, it does cover them.
True.
Yarr. Somehow a sword fighter is standing a chance against a firebender. Yoink. I like this part. This was something that I was. Never mind. Aww. Move that water.
Well, time to climb aboard and bring along all our hopes and dreams.
And for the record, and for people who are expecting us to do One Piece one of these days,
Ah,
no. That was that dude gonna pull down his pants?
possibly.
Oh, we're about to be boarded. See, if only we had a certain Captain Jack Sparrow with us.
I've got a jar of debt. I've got a jar of debt.
Hey, look at that. He got the water whip down. Sokka is in a very precarious situation. I forget, pirate Dead Man's Chest was the highest grossing of pirates, right?
I believe so.
Let me go and check. Oh, bitch. Okay, yes, Dead Man's Chest was the highest grossing with On Stranger Tides ends up coming in at second.
Yep. Followed by At World's End, Dead Men Tell No Tales, and the original.
And the most
God,
expensive one is the fourth one.
it's been 7 years since the last Pirates movie. Wow,
Yeah.
that junk is about to become absolute trash.
Domestically, the worst performing of the Pirates series was Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Hmm.
That's domestically. You douchebag. And Deadman's Chest was the second cheapest to make at 225 million. We learned nothing.
What did we learn? Fucking nothing, Captain.
All right, so now we are on Jet. So are we ready?
Give me a second here.
Time's up. Expect me to be a smartass on a regular basis.
There we go.
So we're all set, ready to go?
Just making sure. Yep.
All right. In three, two, one. And I think we find out that it's been 10 years since we lost Robin Williams.
Yeah. And 10 years since Andrew Dobson made a fool out of himself to Zelda Williams' face.
Wow.
Yeah.
So somebody just decided, fuck it, Goku versus Frieza full fight. All nearly 3.5 hours of it.
And they threw it all up on Twitter.
Yep.
Uh.
And Linda Young comments, kind of fun to see this again. Thanks for tagging me. Sokka's being quite pragmatic here. Katara, what are you smoking and where can I get some?
Yeah, I was gonna say. What do you
No,
call that
wait.
widow's
No,
peak, Ang?
and you could
Ah!
tell why, and you could definitely tell why Sokka was turned into the somewhat comedic character. Like, seriously, how do you take that voice seriously as a serious performance? Well, I mean, it can't. I mean, and Jake DeSena does get some very serious bits, but you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
I like flying.
Maybe we could get on. Maybe we could get on Appa and just walk around on him. Oh my god! Who could have seen this coming?
Okay, then. Good thing Katara has some water on standby. Ugh, ugh. I didn't.
Bum, ba, da,
Hey,
da,
look,
da.
this guy's got Cabal's hook blades. How are those guys as Achilles tendons not cut?
Dunno.
Do you want If you want to know something about hook blades, they are sharp at every point except for the handles.
I believe it.
Katara seems to be easily charmed by this gentleman. So this charming fellow, Jet, whom this episode is named after, is voiced by Crawford Wilson,
Okay.
who voices Beat in The World Ends With You.
Okay.
Pipsqueak is the tall dude.
Yeah.
As you can tell, Katara is easily charmed. Smeller Bee is voiced by Nika Futterman, who is a certain Ventress from Star Wars.
Yes.
Pipsqueak is voiced by Sterling Young,
That name sounds familiar.
and the Duke is voiced by Mitch Holloman. Grab hold of you like this is a Bishy anime.
Who put the Vaseline shot on the lens?
I want to imagine a parody version of that shot, but a seagull just takes a dump on Jet. He's like, a little being
A
an
little bit of
understatement.
flashback to the Ewok village from episode 6.
Yeah, you could tell that this show also has a heavy amount of influences on its sleeve, much like Teen Titans does.
Mm-hmm.
Sokka just comically slides out of frame. As for Longshot, he doesn't really speak until the last episode he appears in, but he is voiced by Mark Donato.
So that led me to become anime Batman.
Well, at least he doesn't break into people's houses at night and smell their dicks. You know why I make that reference.
Yes, yes, I do.
Just showboating at this point. By the way, Alex, it's the guy that cheers so much that he foams at the mouth is actually just credited as foaming mouth guy.
Okay.
Interesting. So did you know that there was a Wii game for the last Airbender movie?
I am aware of that, yes.
Dev Patel, Noah Ringer, and Asif Manvi all reprised their roles. You can kind of tell why Jet is not exactly a why Jet is not exactly a considered a good person.
Yeah.
He's an extremist. Oh, goody! They do what some policemen do and plant evidence on a minority.
Mm.
Minority suspect. Minority suspect. He has a gun. Sorry, I couldn't resist that Family Guy reference. Are you sure that's your instincts talking? And nope, nope, she's underage. Nope.
Hmm.
Now what's going on here? Is someone being a sussy baka?
And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah.
Jeez. An open mind to extremism, hey? If- Well, how about no and fuck you anyway? By the way, also, how did Jet's hook blades not slit Sokka's wrists there?
Um, good question.
I que- I question these things because again, hook blades, they are sharp at every point except for their handles. Speaking of cooled off, here's some steam. All according to Keikaku. Jet, stop acting like a sussy baka. Funnily enough, Aang would end up being somewhat lazy due to yeah, er, and I'm sure or that people feel the same way about Griffith. Oh, she wouldn't? I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, no!
Yeah.
In the live action Netflix show, oh, they ended up combining Jet's whole plot with the gang hang first arriving at Omashu,
Hmm.
as well as a plot from a later episode in season one.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Guy with hook blades is totally gonna take on the Avatar. You're gonna have to make major leaps in logic in order to make this fight fair. Hang, I'm surprised your hands weren't cut on those blades. Bitch. Ow. Well, about time Katara did something. Yeah, you're not getting out of that anytime soon. Jeez, how did he damage the glider? Or when he didn't even open it up?
Yeah. Well, time for some waterbending.
Nope. If Aang were a fully realized avatar, he could have done something about that.
Hey, anybody remember Milan? No reason.
Oh, that is a very a nicely drawn still. When you say so.
Yep.
We're not going to be seeing Jet until season two. Uh, and now we are on episode 11 in
Are you okay?
the Great Divide.
Three, two, one.
Wait.
What?
Okay, okay, three. Okay, now three, two, one,
Three,
three.
two, one.
Let's just say this episode. I'm sure you remember Doug Walker's top 11 worst Avatar episodes, right?
It's been a long time, so
This
kind of.
was this was at the top of that list.
Ah. Are we gonna need to give me reason to prove me wrong and wash this memory clean? Let the thoughts
Alex,
cross the distance in our eyes?
Alex, that song wasn't even out
Across
by this
this
episode's
new
air.
divide.
Alex, that song wasn't even out by this episode's air date.
Oh, god damn it. I forgot to mute my microphone for that.
Five. Let's skip this episode and move on. I agree with you, Sokka. Robin, is that you?
Yeah, I was about to say, that sounds familiar.
You know, Scott Menville also voice acted quite a few grunts in Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes,
Hmm.
including one of the ones that attacked you in Vulcan Raven's tank.
Okay.
The leader of the Zhang tribe is voiced by Roberta Farkas.
Okay.
The Canyon Guide is voiced by Leonard Stone. who had sadly passed away in 2011. They seem so prim and posh. The Ganjin leader is voiced by the late Rene Auberjonois.
Why don't we just take both of you at the same time?
We're about to. You can definitely hear that, can't you?
Yes.
Okay, okay, douchebags, we'll leave you behind and to rot. Serious business. Yes. Ouch. This earthbender might be mistaken for a firebender because that was a sick burn.
Yeah. Are you just keeping a turkey leg in your... You know what? Never mind.
We don't care.
Okay.
We don't give a fuck.
You, you sound more and more like Master Roshi every time you speak.
Giant spider. Okay, you two, you can have your bitching fest over here. Or I'm just gonna be safely over there or watch it with some popcorn. Relax, elderly man who is also an
You're already
earthbender.
part of the food chain. You're just, you know, at the top
The
of it.
dom Yeah. I guess Aang's just getting all fed up. Wow, so both sides just have food.
Also, neither of you followed the fucking rules.
Yep.
Ah! You fucking bitches.
Biased history, but history nonetheless.
How much you want to bet that this is going to be a massive misunderstanding? That both sides have completely blown out of proportion.
Hey, Alex, did you secretly watch this episode before, or or we ended up?
No, I just know
Let's.
how things go.
So, you sure about that? Yes! Yes, you are!
Both of you fucking suck.
And you
You
both
both.
deserve to die!
Hmm.
Now we got a different art style. So, was this drawn by an animator from, um, Gynax?
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is,
Yeah, this feels like it's part of the Gurren Lagann eye catch art style.
yeah.
Yeah, that looks straight out of Gurren Lagann. Once upon a time, in a distant land. Oh God, yeah, somebody on Twitter or ended up saying earlier, or I'm periodically reminded that this character, referring to Halo, from Young Justice, isn't actually a queer Muslim, but an
Oh,
alien
yeah.
computer her wearing a dead girl as a skin suit, and the
Yeah.
showrunners make her keep the hijab around for reasons.
Yeah. Young Justice is a different kind of crazy. But then
Yeah,
you can find our viewing sessions of that series elsewhere on this channel.
and you could find me losing any optimism for the Max seasons. Would you two stop your bitching?
Hey, can you two, shut the fuck up?
For fuck's sake.
Can you stop being little bitches for 5 seconds?
They're like, no. Aw. So I've been looking at. So I just decided to look up to see if Javier Bardem has voice acted in anything, and he's only had two acting roles: a blue
Okay.
robot in Automata and King Salon in Spellbound.
Hmm.
It is pronounced Javier Bardem, right?
I believe
Not
so.
Javier.
Javier. Or I've heard it back and forth both ways.
And he's, of course, married to the actress who played the worst female character in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hmm. Penelope Cruz?
Yep. How did you guess?
Had to... Had to be somebody. And, well, frankly, she's the most irritating character in all of those movies.
That
Ah!
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Wind is going to stop the spiders that no sold your wind. In what universe was that going to work, Katara? Not Katara, the Zhang leader. Okay, then let's just somehow mimic what Aang just did. He smells of food. Food.
Oh, who could have seen this coming?
Literally anybody.
No, I mean, I literally knew them. Because I'm 112 years old. Hmm. Jesus fucking Christ.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I am
This is,
anticipating something.
I know. Can't forget the past. You can't forget love and pride.
Remind me, which song from Ava was that?
Boom, Cesar Todd.
Okay, then. I'm going to Disney World! Aang's a fucking liar. Yeah, Aang just went full on
Well,
liar
okay
mode.
then.
So, are you ready for one of the best episodes to clean the palate?
Yes!
Oh, God. We're on
That
the
was fucking
storm.
stupid.
Yeah, now you see why it's the worst episode in this
Uh
show.
huh.
Anyway, so are we all set for the storm?
Yep.
In three, two, one. And I think we'll cap off the night with this episode
Alright.
and finish off the season in the next viewing. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. After I ended up getting some blood work done, I ended up getting a bruise on my right arm.
Oh, yeah. Where the needle went in?
Around that area, a little bit above it.
Yeah. Not uncommon.
Yeah, I've seen it's fairly common. So you'll see why this is easily one of the best episodes of the series. We're in Happy Town. Katara is riding a giant Momo. Oh my god. A storm cloud.
This is a dream, isn't it?
Well, this part is, yes. Sokka's just prepared.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
You sure? Food eats people. Did Momo talk like a dachshund? You sure? So, buddy, you should know if there's a storm a brewing. His joints should also be telling him that too. You did.
You.
The old fisherman is voiced by Robert Pine, and his wife is voiced by Susan Silo.
Huh.
Which, by the way, Susan Silo is known for the voice of Wooya from Alan Showdown.
Ah.
She has a very distinct voice. Place in that regard. You're the Avatar, aren't you? By the way, that crewmate that was chewing out Zuko, OG is voiced by Jim Meskimen, who is one of the more recent voices of Ultron in Marvel animated media.
Okay.
This one time at band camp, we don't want to hear about band camp. Later on we get to a point in the series where Katara could outright bend the rain
Hmm.
and to the point where it stops. So now we're going to delve into a bit of the backstory of both Aang and Mr. Honor Man. Like we know that Aang ran away from the temple, but we're about to see why. Uh, I'm having to keep in mind that those kids died horrifically.
Mm-hmm.
One of the Hey, Mr. Hong, James Hong. We've seen Hong in Teen Titans as Matt as Professor Chang, and he is also what's he's also Mr. Ping in Kung Fu Panda
Hmm.
and Shifu in Mulan,
Okay.
and Pa Sang, one of the other sages, was voiced by Clyde Kusatsu. So now we're getting into Zuko's backstory as to why he was banished. The less you learn about politics, the better, Zuko. Trust me on this one. Oh dear. Yep. Yep. At the very least, they didn't try to force in a certain thing that Mr. Snyder had for a Man of Steel.
Mm.
Oh God. Ugh. And I think Gyatso was the only one who wanted to treat him like he was still, a kid. Yep.
Obviously killing the general.
And look, even in bright lighting, even in broad daylight, the Fire Lord is still obscured in shadow.
That's a bizarre train of thought there. Seems obvious that the blame should fall upon the general.
Yeah, but the Fire Lord felt that Zuko had disrespected him as well as the general,
Right. Well, that
all by speaking out.
well, that's part of the problem. I'm like
Yeah,
you have to put judgment on who was wrong in the situation, not on like some petty bullshit about respect. That's how
yeah, but
that's how you wind up with a society that crumbles
yeah,
due
and
to
you could see
outside
why.
due to outside competence because you're not allowing your best ideas to boil to the
Flourish.
surface. Yeah.
row. And keep in mind, and another thing, in either in the live action in the series, we got to see the massacre of the Airbenders, to which I'm like, maybe it would have been better to not unnecessarily show all that much detail, which is about that. Yeah, I think she would be very certain of it because they likely found them before you could even be moved to a place where you could
Mm.
likely learn water bending, and earth, and then fire. Hey, he sounds like a certain and clown prince of crime. Oh, that girl. You'll be seeing more of her later. Albeit unintentionally, but yes. Another neatly well drawn stills. Did you get all the way up here? Okay then.
Yeah.
I'm going up there for my honor. Oh, there's a certain hint to it, a later ability that we'll be getting into in season two.
Hmm.
It's an ability that Iroh ended up coming up with and taught to other firebender, or is based on his study of water, on him looking at studying water bending techniques. Is yes, firebenders have the capability of redirecting lightning. Alrighty then. I haven't had sex yet.
Nah.
Impressive. Oh, don't tell me they're going to be frozen for another 100 years. Oh, never mind. And the Netflix series also had revealed that the crew that Zuko travels with was the 41st Division.
Okay.
Don't know why we needed to have that information, but whatever. Okay then. But yeah, in case you're wondering what I was saying, Ozai is voiced by Mark Hamill. I'm sure you could tell that.
Oh yeah, I figured that out.
Well, I mean, without me saying anything, I'm sure you would have been able to guess.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Oh, you're gonna love some of the celebrities they get in later seasons of the show. And so that concludes one of the best episodes of the series. And I believe we will all resume our viewing of this show in a couple weeks. Next week, we will be viewing B Man, the animated series.
Till then, we will see y'all later.
Bye.
We're just gonna let the end credits play out this one time.
Yep.
And we are